Hello guys, today I will be documenting on the tanks in Eris.io. By the way, I am not using my IRL voice today since technical issues. So we are now gonna document these tanks and we are gonna start with a popular one firstly, and that is the Penta shot. I've heard this is the nightmare of Inquisitor dreadnoughts and is good for PvP combat. So we are gonna put that to the test and see if it's true. Now I will do it towards random shapes which are rare and sometimes uncommon ones, starting with alpha triangle, then a pentagon, and some hexagon shapes. I will firstly heal this hexagon and change its shape into a upgraded one, then a shiny and legendary and sometimes unlucky and get omegas. The Penta shot is strong towards shapes like the beta hexagon but not so strong towards alpha hexagons. We are gonna change this one into a shiny one and see how much it has, but I think it has 2x the health, the alpha has 4x and the omega has 6x. It takes some time to change it into a shiny alpha hexagon and then we try to kill it, but it's really hard to and slow, so it's somewhat gonna be a pain killing these as normal tanks. Brah. That was really slow, to be honest. We are changing into machine gunner to see how strong it is compared to this legendary alpha hexagon. Now it takes a lot to do since we are somehow so weak compared to it, so it's really slow now, and after all of this we will just end the video as soon as we finish documenting the popular tanks in Eris.io. Anyways, we are done killing that one hexagon. Now we are doing it harder since we want challenges, not weak things. Anyways, the Annihilator does nothing. You will see how the Annihilator does towards the Omega Legendary Hexagon. It's gonna be really hard to kill anyways. We will now see how the Annihilator does towards the Omega Legendary Hexagon, and it's gonna be really hard to kill, just watch. The Overlord is not gonna even make the health budge, just look at this. As you guys can see, Overlord is useless towards these types of shapes that are extremely rare to find. The next tank is called Bomber. This is slightly popular, but you can still find people using these tanks in the old lobby. The next tank is Cyclone. It does lots of damage towards other tanks but no so much with Pentagon Plus and above shapes since it's not much of damage dealing. It is also useless towards the shape we put here. This is like a different or two type tank since the first one is triplex and the next one is quadruplex, so watch how they do with shapes far away. Overtrapper is not so popular, but we can try to see if it does anything, which it doesn't sadly. Next one is Commander, since it's kinda rare to find people using these tanks in all of the server of Arista.io, but you can see them uncommonly in the Arista.io EU Nexus. I also will be active in the Europe Nexus and sometimes, but not all the time, since it would be impossible without vacations or anything else. By the way, if you load up all the triangles in EU Nexus then press E again, it will look like a bomb in there. Next one is Mega Smasher. A lot of people use this but not in PvP combat type servers, but you can see them in the old lobby or in the Nexus. This is mostly risky to get XP with, since you can die or get killed by different shapes or tanks if you overdo it. This next one is Focal. It is much of a spammy type tank you can use in PvP and has an advantage like bullets there. This is the last one since we are getting into the end of the video, and it is Crossbow, and it doesn't do much but you can use it. Well, time to say goodbye and end this video. Bye. Brah.